We have linebacker Trey Lathan. Questions for Trey?
So Trey, start with your first, major college experience. Starter. What the last 3 games been like for you?
Honestly, it's just been a great feeling because last year I didn't play a lot, and being ready, being able to put myself in a position to play has just been a great feeling.
How do you think you've done? Rate yourself.
I think I've done okay. I mean, there's still a lot of room for improvement. There's a lot of things that I still need to clean up to put my team in a better position.
You're playing better though in each game.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting better in every game, correcting mistakes from previous games and correcting them during the games that I do play.
What do you think you've done the best at so far?
The best is just reading my keys and going through my key steps and looking at the O-line, the cylinder keys, just to figure out what play it is in the run game.
Hardest thing for you in making the adjustment, starting from high school now, is it coverage? Is it what is it?
Honestly, I played receiver my whole life and in high school, so the biggest adjustment was learning formations and learning offensive tendencies from the defensive side of the ball. So that's been the biggest adjustment so far.
A lot of defensive guys say that playing offense helps them when they flip around and play defense. What do you think of that, and how has it helped you?
It helped me because I know a lot of routes, running routes and stuff. So I know a lot of things that they use, a lot of techniques that they use, so I can help it to my advantage in man coverage and zone coverage and stuff.
Take me through your relationship with CJ, from how you guys, wound up the same school together, and how that developed. Also, both of you were receivers there, I guess.
Yeah. So it started with CJ. I've been playing him ever since I was like 7 years old. Like, we played for different Pop Warner teams, so I faced him, Pop Warner, flag football. I mainly played him like throughout my whole life because we played for different teams that played each other like every event that we went to. And then when he got to my high school, that's when we really connected. We really started bonding like a brother relationship. And then out of high school, we just spent time at like a quarterback's house. We used to be each other, like around each other all day and stuff. So I really think of CJ as my brother for real, even though we don't have the same mom.
What's it like going against them? In practice, for example.
It was very competitive because in defense, like we used to do one-on-ones. I used to line up at corner, he used to line up at receiver. So we used to just go at it all day, every day. So it was a lot of chirping and stuff at practice. So
Could he beat you?
he beat me. I ain't gonna lie, he beat me like twice. But I had him majority of the time. But he beat me twice. He got me twice. No, I can't lie, I didn't, because like me knowing him, I never seen him like tote the ball like the way he run the ball like now. So
What surprises you more, him being a running back or you being an outside linebacker?
him being a running back.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna be a defensive player when I got to the next level. So him being a running back definitely surprised me.
What's it like been playing alongside with Lee in that linebacker group?
It's like playing beside Lee is like it's a great feeling because he's a great player, like great role model, great leader. Like he just motivate me in so many different ways. Like before the games, like he my like roommate in the hotel, so he just be talking to me and just like guiding me like what to do because like I'm just started playing, so he's been really helpful to me.
Your best backyard brawl memory. What was there? Maybe an instance or a time when you said, this game's maybe a little bit different than others?
When I just walked out the tunnel and just saw all the fans, like that's when I really realized like what it means to the state and like to the people and like for this program, like what it really means, like walking out the tunnel during pregame.
I'm sure you had big wins in high school against rivals. How did you respond after a big win? Because obviously good teams have to put good wins to bed fast and move on.
We just looked at the plays that we did good and then the plays that we did bad. Like, we just really looked at it, and then we just turned the page over as time. Like, we celebrated our win Saturday night, and then Sunday we just came in ready to work.
Did you know you were going to be a linebacker when you got recruited? You played wide receiver and defensive back, but did you know linebacker was in your future?
Yeah, I got a couple offers for a receiver like out of high school, but most of everybody that really came and recruited me told me they wanted me a linebacker.
How big were you in high school? How much bigger and stronger have you gotten in college?
Well, when I started playing linebacker, I was like 6'2", like 185. Like I gained weight my senior year. I got up to about 215.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the biggest like what I've ever been in high school.
Feel now like you have more weight to add, or would you feel comfortable with where you're at?
Yeah, right now I'm at 225. I feel like I could put on more weight, but I'm playing really big and really comfortable at a new level. So
Difference between playing Mike and Will, because you kind of flip-flopped a little bit with Lee on that. Talk about the differences there.
Mike and Will, it's really uniform. We really got the same responsibilities. It's just one to the field and one's to the boundary. But Mike has more pass coverage responsibilities versus Will.
When that hole opened, how big did your eyes get when you broke through untouched to the quarterback?
Oh man, like it's just I don't know. Like every time I get through, it's just like it's like a different feeling. It's like I gotta get him. Like in my head, like I gotta get him. I gotta get him. And then it's just he just throws the ball every time I get there.
Trey, how did they tackle you and CJ in high school?
You said what?
How did they tackle you and CJ in high school?
They didn't. Yeah, they didn't.
Just give you, and it wasn't just you two. You guys had a pretty good team for a
Yeah.
number of years in a row. But like, I don't know. You ever feel bad for the other team trying to deal with all the weapons and the size you guys had?
Nah, honestly, me personally, like before the game, I used to always put out come watch us spank them. Like I ain't feel like no sympathy, like no sorrow for anybody.
And then you said you got CJ. CJ got you twice.
Yeah, he got me twice. He beat me. He beat me twice. It was one time like when he first got to Gulliver, we were doing like a 7-on-7 skeleton drill, and then I had a man, and then he just beat me. He just took the top off to the back end. So
Did you have other Division I players on that team too?
yeah, we had a dude go to LSU, Jalen Brown. We had a running back that went to Stanford, a defensive end that went to Florida State. We had a couple of D1 guys.
Trey, you mentioned you didn't play much last year.
Yeah.
CJ obviously kind of came onto the scene. Did that provide any extra motivation for you, seeing your high school teammate?
Yeah, I mean, like seeing him do it, that just made me like go harder because I realized like I'm really next up, and watching him eat, realized I could eat too. So, like, just really motivated me to go harder and put more extra time in so I could play just like he did.
Pass coverage. In your opinion, what has improved from the first 2 weeks to what you did last Saturday against Pitt?
It's just like getting in like the zones and like learning like every week it's a new team, so they have a new scheme. So just going and watching their film and preparing better helped me better in the pass coverage, like jumping the zone.
As a team as a whole, the prep was better.
Yeah.
Passing game this week.
Yeah. We knew the quarterback. He had a lot of issues. We knew he was gonna throw us the ball, so we really got prepared like without our pass coverages.
Why for West Virginia for you when you were recruited? Because you had other offers.
Yeah.
Why'd you pick West Virginia?
Well, I only took 2 official visits, and the first one was the Pitt, and I knew I was gonna either choose between here or Pittsburgh. And what really stood out to me is like Coach Joseph's strength program and like the 5th quarter program here. Like it was better than Pitt's, and I knew like after football I was gonna be successful going here, so that's why I really chose here.
CJ was obviously committed elsewhere. How much did you recruit him when you were in high school?
I mean, I recruited him a lot. When he got the offer, I was just telling him like the school that he was committed to. I was just telling him how much we better are, that we would be better for him. Like he'll have a better life like after football, and he's just have a better opportunity here versus where he was committed.
Remind him now that you were right.
Nah, I don't remind him, but and like he's told me a couple times like how much he's so thankful for me, like telling him like about West Virginia.
Clearly, you didn't tell him he was going to be a running back.
Nah, I ain't tell him that.
What do you see out of Texas Tech's air raid offense, and what's going to be the biggest challenge there?
The biggest challenge is they're a good team. It's just matching their tempo. They run a lot of tempo stuff, so I feel like we just got to match their tempo and settle down in the game.
Nice to have 3 straight home games.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice.
this game?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, they got us for the last 5 years. They beat us pretty bad last year, so we definitely got a chip on our shoulder going into this game.
Has a South Florida kid gotten used to the West Virginia winters yet? Was that difficult?
No, it hasn't. I feel like last winter it was pretty weak. Like just being here, I felt like it was weak. So
You want a better one? You want to see what it's really like?
nah, I don't. But like it just been really weak.
Okay, anything else for Trey? All right, thank you very much.
Of course, thank you.